Yo, what is up, everybody? We just got the biggest news update I think Marvel Snap has ever seen. This is an insane amount of information. I have yet to even break it down and read it all myself. I kind of wanted to do it live with everybody. They just dropped like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago or something like that. We got a roadmap, we got rank changes, we got token acquisition changes, so more ways to get tokens. I didn't even read that part yet. I just read the beginning. Okay, so we're just gonna break it down. I'm just gonna go through every single part. Sorry if it's a bit dry. There's not gonna be much going on in the background. We're just gonna be reading the Discord post. If you just joined the Marvel Snap official Discord, you can check it all out there. But this is gonna be my live reaction to all of this hype. Okay, first they're talking about the new roadmap, which I have right above me here, so you guys can check that out. That is really exciting. If we gloss over it really quickly, there's a new competitive mode, Conquest. So I'll give you a little understanding of what that is from based on what I understand here. I read that really quickly. Is Conquest is going to be a mode where it's basically battle mode, but a ranked ladder. So you get these tickets and it gets you into like gold, silver, infinite, whatever. And then you get new tickets if you kind of like string together a bunch of wins against people of your same tier. I don't know how that's going to look exactly, but I'm really excited to see battle mode being in a competitive setting and just like one of those things you can queue into, because it's a really fun mode. And it's one of those like, okay, do I want a quick game? I'll hit the normal ladder, or do I want to like really like sit down with a deck and then go into that ranked matchup in battle mode? So I think that's really exciting. I'm excited for that, to see that. I think it's great for tournaments too, that sort of thing. Still would really like to see a spectator mode, but we'll get there. Okay, card acquisition improvements, token shop revamp, ranked mode improvements, infinite rank revamp. Those are all coming soon. And like coming soon, from what I gathered from Gauze here, is going to be like in the next couple weeks, maybe a month, maybe even the next patch, a few of these things. So that's really exciting. Okay. In development, the PC widescreen is still in development. That hurts me a little bit because I've been waiting for that so long. Smart decks, that's basically like you put in 5 cards, it builds the rest of the deck for you. It's like an AI deck builder thing, whatever. Avatars and titles by deck, whatever, don't need that. Personalized shop, pinning variants possibly. I don't know exactly what that means. Maybe it's cosmetics for your shop. Kind of odd. I don't know. Global matchmaking. Kind of weird. I thought they already did that. But okay. I know it, like it's based on region, and they'll like try and like if you're near me, we'll get ranked against each other. And in battle mode, they went around that. You can share codes. I guess it wasn't totally global. They're trying to get there. Cool, whatever. I mean, I don't think that's a huge deal. It's not like certain metas are happening in different regions of the world. I don't think just yet. Anyhow, in concept is guilds and social systems. Berryverse coming soon. A Berryverse guild, you bet. PC controller support is whack. I don't care about that. Don't even bother. Seasonal audio. Sure, that's cool. Probably because we're coming up on a year. Mythic variants, I don't know what that's all about. That might be way too expensive for me. Collectible emotes and card emojis is really fun. I want a lot more emojis. I know they can be toxic, but still would love them. And test deck mode, that seems like an unranked or just like trying out stuff. So let's get into the coming soon, because that is what is most hype here. Okay, so we have the new Conquest mode. So they say right here, when you queue up for a Conquest match, you'll start by choosing which league to compete. Proving Grounds, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Vibranium, or Infinite. Proving Grounds is always available to play, but players need the corresponding ticket to access higher tiers. Tickets are earned by winning a league series in the previous tier. For example, winning your Silver series will earn you a gold ticket. Players win a league series by defeating 3 consecutive opponents. So you're gonna strap in. You're gonna be playing 3 battle modes in a row. Like having done that on stream, that could take you about like an hour, hour and a half. So you're in for the long run if that's your goal, if you want to do that. But that's pretty exciting to like be on that high of like running through 3 consecutive opponents to get that ticket and move forward. I think it's a really exciting new mode. In addition to tickets for higher leagues, each victory grants medals that can be used in the Conquest shop to unlock exclusive rewards. There's a brand new Conquest shop every season with new cosmetics, including a seasonal exclusive variant that can only be unlocked in the Conquest shop. That is pretty sick too. I know it's like, oh no, I don't want to play this mode, that kind of sucks, but like it gives you motivation to play that mode. And then it's like a sick flex that you actually got there and you got this variant, and it's cosmetic, so who cares? I'm here for it. I love it. It's awesome. We think that battle mode is a super fun way to play Marvel Snap, and Conquest lets you play battle mode wherever you want against the best competition for the best rewards. Team is actively developing Conquest, and we ran our first company-wide playtest this week, and we're hoping to release Conquest in June. So there you go. June seems to be the release date. I didn't really read that earlier. So June is going to be the release date, as mentioned right there. So only a few months away until Conquest. Let's go. We just got battle mode. Unreal. Okay, token shop rebit. Okay, Huge, right? They're talking about the token shop is awesome, but we want to make it feel better. So there's going to be a weekly spotlight. When a new Series 5 card is released, it will be immediately featured in its own section for its first week in Marvel Snap. Thank goodness. Unfortunately, that's not going to help a lot of you. But for content creators, that's a huge plus because we want to get the card if we set up the tokens and then show you guys. So anyways, I'm really excited about that. And people who are saving up those tokens and want that card, they can get it the day it releases, which is really nice. Series 4 and 5, the sections functions nearly the same as previously, but only features Series 4 and 5 cards. This section will feature a card you don't own from all currently available Series 4 and 5 cards and rotates every 8 hours. Series 5 cards will be added to this section once they leave the weekly spotlight. Hence, getting rid of essentially from your token shop, or at least this section of the token shop, is the ultimate variants, or Series 3 if you're not Series 3 complete. And then ultimate variants. Some are the most epic variants in the game. We felt they deserved their own section too. We're moving ultimate variants out of the way, seeing Series 4 and 5 cards because that felt bad, and then they're just going to be on their own. These changes are happening in the April patch. Now, one concern is I thought we were going to get a balance patch in the next couple of days. It seems like it's not going to be until like the first week of April, that new season patch. So that's how it's going to be, but we're going to have that token shop revamp happen then, which is pretty exciting. Okay, ranked mode improvements. We've been hearing your feedback about ranked mode. Everybody's been talking about it. Educated Collins made a great video. Just a lot of content creators expressing their distaste with the current matchmaking, and rightfully so. So they've made some updates. Matchmaking algorithm. We're improving our matchmaking algorithm to create higher quality matches for all players, including an update that will prevent players from matching against an opponent more than 30 ranks away. Isn't that amazing? It was so tilting if you like see somebody with that infinite card back and you're like, damn, dude, like how did you get that and you're matching against me and I'm in like rank 50 or whatever, because there was this hidden MMR and people would tank rank after they get to infinite because of the floor, and then it didn't matter, and then they queue against people who are much lower rank to just get to infinite faster. It was wacky, okay? So they have a few things that they're fixing here. The infinite MMR floor. So for the rest of the season, their MMR cannot fall below that value. Once you hit infinite, they take a snapshot of your MMR and they say that's what you are, okay? If you try to just like tank your rank, you're wasting your time because you're not going to fall below that MMR floor, which is great. It's not going to mess up some of the lower ranked players matching up against them at the new season, okay? Infinite versus infinite matchmaking. Players that reach infinite rank will only match against other infinite rank players. Perfect. That's perfect, dude. That's exactly what we needed. Honestly, I can't believe that wasn't in the game previously. We know there's more work to be done. We think the current journey to reclimb to a previous season's rank is too difficult. To that end, we are exploring changes to how many cubes are required per rank, how many bonus cubes are granted when a player achieves a new tier, and potentially how much of a reset is incurred each season. These numbers are actively being crunched right now, so we don't have more details to share, but rest assured, our goal is to deliver a satisfying seasonal experience for players who wish to get better at the game and see their rank increase as a result. That's fantastic. I'm about to hit infinite. I'm at rank 97 at the time of recording this video, right? That's going to be my first time ever, and it's only because they changed that rank increase. You know, you get the 5 bonus ranks if you hit a threshold of every 10, right? So it's a lot easier. It's a lot more accelerated to get to infinite. Apparently, not a lot of people were. Even if you see it all the time on the YouTubes and content creators and you're feeling down on yourself, well, guess what? They have to make changes because so few people were actually hitting infinite. Only the ones hitting social media and flexing about it were actually hitting. So there you go. Don't feel too bad. They're making some changes. Hopefully it'll be a lot better and a more enjoyable experience for everyone moving forward. And then they go on to talk about how like MMR and rank and how there's like different ways of tiering that and deciding who you match up against and how the people aren't too satisfied. They're going to look into that. They're going to keep analyzing the data and make changes accordingly. Okay. So card acquisition improvements. This is the biggest thing for me by far. I think this is the biggest thing. I like the new mode. I like rank changes, but card acquisition has been absolute garbage. And I've been very vocal about that. Every new card release in Marvel Snap should be exciting and impactful. We want players to wonder how that card could unlock new possibilities for fun or to win matches and be actually available to play. We've heard your feedback that we're not meeting those expectations right now, but it's time to change that. We're increasing the rate that all players earn tokens, including a huge boost for Series 3 players that brings them in line with Series 4 and 5 players. That's pretty awesome. These changes will give all players equal opportunities to unlock brand new cards for themselves, whether you're in Series 3 or beyond. More tokens. More tokens. Oh my gosh, I can't say that enough. We're increasing the amount of tokens earned on the collection level track for all players who have not yet collected all Series 4 and 5 cards. Starting in collection level 500, players will be able to earn between 200 and 600. Previously, that wasn't the case. I can't remember exactly how it was. I believe it was 100 to 400. Now they're kind of doubling or giving quite a bit more, right? But if you're at a certain collection level, I believe like 3,000 or something like that, or your Series 3 complete, that's how it already was. Okay, so they're kind of bumping that down. In collectors, caches, and collectors, regardless of whether they have completed Series 3 or not. There you go. This is an increase of 4 times for players who have not yet completed Series 3. That's great, but it's still RNG factored and still the same convoluted system. So let's see what else they got. Once a card series is complete, caches that would have contained a card now have the 100 tokens. All of these changes will result in more tokens for more people. Okay, I feel like they already had that for people who are already like Series 3 complete. Okay, choose your card. What? Did Drew Berry make a video about this a while ago talking about the season pass, but I kind of mentioned that they could just do this in the collector's reserve anyways, but they didn't really do that. Here we go. Series 3 cards now have their own section in the shop. Once per season, players who haven't completed Series 3 will be able to claim one free Series 3 card to help them fill out their favorite deck and take a step closer to completing their collection. Yes, let's go. I absolutely love that. Now, here's a big bummer. It's only once per season. Kind of like how I mentioned you choose your season pass card. This is like once per season you choose a card. I'm not saying they took my idea, but it's kind of similar, right? But this is restricted to Series 3, so if you're beyond Series 3, then this doesn't even matter. But at least when there's, cards drop and you didn't have maybe one of those Series 4 that drops to 3, you'll get that for free right away at the beginning of a season, right? You'd already get it in your chest not too long ago, but hey, that's not too bad, okay? But I'm excited for that. I think that's really going to help a lot of the new players, like, see a deck that they want to play and actually have a means of achieving it. And I know this is small. This is one card a month. That is still not enough. We still need more than these changes right here, in my opinion. But this is a pretty big step because they've been pretty against giving cards to people and making collections fairly unique and whatnot. At least you get to choose it. You get to choose the card. Do you like discard? Do you like move? You get to choose your path a little bit so far. Okay, so I think that's pretty exciting. And then they kind of just go and say, now you can save your tokens for Series 4 and 5 cards. Great. I've already been doing that. What else you got? Infinite rank revamp. Well, where am I going? For most of us, the climb to infinite has been our peak achievement, and we have great news. We're completely revamping infinite ranks so your experience doesn't end at infinite. So this is going to be for a very small portion of the player base. But once players reach infinite rank, they are separated into their own ecosystem that will highlight 2 important numbers. Your skill rating score, right? So your personal score rating, similar to your matchmaking rank rating, you'll be able to see how your skill rating score changes after each match. If you're more interested in increasing your personal skill from season to season, this is the number for you. That seems like a public skill rating score, which seems pretty cool. I like that a lot. Leaderboard rank. Your friend has always claimed that they're the best Marvel Snap player. Well, now you can find out. There's going to be a leaderboard rank. I think that's fantastic. We definitely needed that. Okay, in development. Game features in this section. We'd already kind of glossed over this, but you got the PC widescreen and all the things coming soon are the big things. Everything else, I don't really care about. Guilds and social systems, I'm here for it. We definitely need the Berryverse to have their own mode. Testing out a deck, that's great too. An unranked mode. Oh, there you go. They literally say, where's unranked mode? What's this test deck mode? Yeah, quick and easy way to test out new decks and strategies before global launch, but they couldn't quite get it out. But as we explored this feature, we found that unranked mode comes with some not so great additional challenges. Sure, they're going to do it. Great. I'm happy for it. And then there is the development roadmap. Okay, so quick recap. How awesome is this? It's pretty awesome. I'm excited about a lot of this. I think the rank changes, the infinite changes are fantastic, but there's still a lot of issues with the economy. I don't think what they proposed is the end-all solution to the problem. It makes it a lot easier for Series 3 players to get tokens and get cards, but if you're Series 3 complete, I didn't see a single change that really helped out, and I'm actually going to go back to make sure. Yeah, so as far as I understand, if you're Series 3 complete, this didn't really do anything. There wasn't a single change. The only thing I can see is the token shop actually changing up so that you only see 4 and 5 cards, and that a new card is always going to be at the forefront. I appreciate those changes, but overall, you gave more tokens to Series 3 players fantastic. Still RNG, still the weird system, and then they get to choose one card a month. I do love that. I love that a lot. I made a video about it a month ago. But overall, I'd still like to see more. Of course, more tokens, more stuff. That would be awesome. But these are great changes. Great direction and great communication. I love to see it. Okay, let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about this big update, what you're most excited about, and are you ready for this new Conquest mode? How fun is that going to be? I think there's going to be a great time, especially for stream. So you definitely got to snap subscribe to stay tuned. I'm going to keep you guys updated on everything Marvel Snap. We're going to do a Berryverse guild when it comes around. Bet we will. And we're getting to Infinite soon. We're going to do it, and then we're going to experience all these changes together. Let's go. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys next time.